before we go into the next chamber, please do not panic. Everything is under control. The fire is under control. In case of emergency, we'll direct you to the nearest fire exit.
It's only fire that looks like fire. Everything is fine in here.
Okay.
It looks like on fire.
It's only fire that looks like fire. Everything is alright. On a roasting hot desert island, it rarely rained. House fires were happening frequently. To help combat those fires, the residents used what they had to craft 2 fire carts. These carts, each pulled by the best rhinosaur the island could breed, were filled with water and pulled from location to location. Raspberry the monkey, found wandering an island used as a turtle habitat, was a pet of the head of the fire cart haulers. Out on one of their first patrols, they discovered something unusual. Raspberry had previously been trained to pull a cart. They decided, given his constant insistence he be handed the reins, Raspberry would be trained to drive the rhinosaur of cart number 2. This worked more than well. Raspberry was already a complete natural at cart handling, needing no instructions at all. They even crafted a small seat just for him. This allowed the others to focus more on the fires, and months passed with the carts racing fire to fire, Raspberry excitedly guiding the cart all the way. One afternoon, after a particularly difficult morning of fighting a long series of fires, the bell rang out again. It was time to ready the carts, and Raspberry could not be located this time. The head of the fire cart haulers went to Raspberry's room, found the monkey asleep in bed. Knowing that the poor creature must be exhausted after the morning they had someone else pull the reins of the fire cart. They left without poor tired Raspberry and headed off to the fire. Along the way, they spotted an unreported house fire and slowed cart number 2 to water it, but they could catch back up to cart number 1. While spraying the house, the front door burst open, and a soaking wet Raspberry, with an extinguished torch in hand, emerged. Not believing that Raspberry could be both asleep and at the scene of this fire, his bed was checked. Neatly shaped and arranged was a pair of trousers, made to look like a sleeping monkey. Raspberry was wise at a great many things, cart hauling and deception being among his greatest talents. He was returned to the offices of the Turtle Sanctuary, where he was found, so he could retire from his very active life. The fire stopped overnight, and the fire cart haulers were quiet until one afternoon a flare was fired, and a representative of a neighboring island had arrived wanting advice on fire carts, for they too had been plagued with fires recently. They also needed a small seat in the front, because they had the oddest thing, a monkey who knew how to drive a cart.
That does sound impressive.
It was.
Does this monkey here have special training?
Oh no, this is just a representative of Raspberry the monkey.
But I wouldn't trust that monkey. Look at his tail. It's already dipped down in some type of sulfur or coal or something.
Don't look at me about this.